Welcome everybody to another episode of Web Tools TV. And today we are focusing on the application TailWind. And we have Melissa. I just practiced your last name and now I can do it. We have Melissa, kind of like Madonna has one name, Melissa.
I'll take it.
All right. And you are the marketing director? Is that correct?
I'm marketing manager. I'm Melissa Megginson, marketing manager. I apparently love M's. My middle name even begins with an M. So
the only thing now, TailWind needs to start with an M.
I know, a male wind or something. We'll change our name in the future.
Exactly. It's funny when I practice names, it's really easy when I'm talking to you or like you're talking so I can just read it. And then it's like, oh, wait, sticky notes. That's where, the sticky note comes in handy. But it's so nice to meet you, Melissa. Like I said, I feel like I know you because we've been emailing back and forth. But guys, you're seeing it live, raw. We try to do that where I'm officially meeting Melissa like, I don't know, about 90 seconds ago.
A brief introduction, yeah.
There we go. So let's start out by learning a little bit about you. Don't feel obligated to share, you don't have to give a complete timeline of your life, but just to give us an idea of who Melissa is.
Born in 1998, or sorry, 1980. I'd be very young. TailWind was actually my first job out of college. I was an advertising student at the University of Oklahoma. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life when I graduated. So I actually applied to MBA school. I got into a part-time program and decided to look at this cool job called Pin League, which is what TailWind was when we first started. That was in 2012. Yeah, Pin League.
Okay.
And so we changed our name in 2013 and just sort of trying to get away from being pigeonholed by Pinterest. We love Pinterest. We're very involved with Pinterest, but we wanted to sort of separate ourselves a little bit and respect their copyright as well.
Oh, that's a good thing to do.
Yeah, we love them. We want them to love us still. So we were happy to change our name. So now we're TailWind. I've been marketing manager for almost 3 years now. I feel like I've been working in dog years, because working at a startup just gives you so much experience so quickly. So although it's only been 3 years, I feel like I have the experience of someone who's been in the industry for 7 years, because I just get to do so much and I get to be so involved with everything. It's not hyperbole when I say it. This really is the best job in the world.
That is cool. In other words, you didn't get paid to say that, right?
I mean, they do sign my paychecks, but I do love this company.
That's excellent. And, I get it when you talk about startups. I was involved. I don't know why I seem to like to find companies that were in the financial industry that were like 5 years old. So it's kind of in that area. It seems like they go through different growth spurts. And I feel like when they hit the 10-year mark, then they're starting to go into like a real company. Not to say that any company that's under 10 years is not, but it's really exciting during that whole startup period.
It really is. I'm the longest standing employee. So it's our two co-founders and I have been around the longest.
Wow.
So you've really been able to see us grow from a 50 client company to a 35,000 client company. It's crazy.
35,000.
Yeah.
Well, see, right there, you're very successful at what you do. If you're in charge of marketing, you went from 50 to 35,000. Wow.
I have an amazing team that works with me, so I'll take a little bit of the credit, but they really deserve most of it.
And you see, an ethical company, a really sweet market. I'm going to keep calling you marketing director. That keeps popping in my head, but
yeah, that works too.
Okay. All right. That's good. So tell us a little bit about the app. Obviously, it's related to Pinterest. And I have to confess, I have gone to the website. I like the website, but I don't know that I've created an account. So I am a complete newbie when it comes to TailWind. Although, that said, I talked to Eileen Smith. We're like partnering on writing a book together. So I talk to her all the time. And I think it was TailWind that she keeps, and you may know, but she keeps talking about this wonderful app that she just loves. Does that sound right, Eileen Smith?
Yep, we love Eileen. She's done a couple of videos about our product. She's wonderful. But to get back to your first question, TailWind is a Pinterest marketing, analytics, and publishing suite. So you go onto the website, you see the big button that says log on with Pinterest. You click there, and because we have a direct partnership with Pinterest through the Pinterest Marketing Developer Partners, we actually don't need your password or anything. You just log in directly with Pinterest. Everything is safe, and you can schedule your pins From our app, we also have different browser extensions. We have a Canva integration.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. The publishing is really what we focus on right now. We have a plus plan that's $15 a month, and it lets you schedule unlimited pins. And it's our biggest seller, I guess.
That's what I was looking at. It sounds like, I mean, you have so many applications. I shouldn't say so many. There are some out there where there's like, here's the enterprise plan, and then the little guy just comes in there. It's like, I just want something small for an entrepreneur. And I like that when I went there, it's like you've got your enterprise, but you also have, like you said, the plus plan is what you call it.
Yes.
That's achievable, attainable for a common person, for whether you're business or personal. Sounds like it'd work for both.
Oh, definitely. And you can add multiple accounts, and from there keep track of all of your profile statistics. So you can sync your Google Analytics, so you can actually track your traffic and revenue within our app directly from Pinterest. So you're not having to log into Google Analytics and go.
Oh, wow. So you can.
Traffic's coming from. It's awesome.
Okay, that's getting deep. I mean, I like going deep, but that's getting deep. I'm trying to picture that as far as creating conversion like you would do in Google Analytics. Now you can do it directly within TailWind.
Yes.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
So how does that differ if you have all that available? What do the enterprise people get? They must get even more of the same thing, or is it like a volume thing?
It's a lot of volume, but they also get deeper analytics. So with the Plus plan, you get 7 days of history. There's a couple of reports that aren't available. Like you can't see your all-time most clicked, your all-time most repinned pins from your site. I'm blanking on everything that comes with it, but with the enterprise plans, you do get unlimited history. So it's not just those 7 days. It's for as long as you've had a TailWind account.
Wow. Okay. And that's what I was just going to ask you. I think you answered it with that sentence, but does that, like, if somebody signed up for the enterprise tomorrow, would they be able to see a history? Like, does it pull analytics from Pinterest, or does it have to be, it's analytics that actually are created within the TailWind app?
It's a little bit of both. For repins and followers, we have a harder time doing the history. We have a estimated history where we sort of look at how your growth is going now and estimate where it's been. But unfortunately, Pinterest hasn't opened up that data to us yet.
Ah, okay. Because I've heard, I use other tools. I won't go all into what I do because this isn't about me. But as far as the, I mean, it sounds like you're definitely taking that to a new level. And like you said, since you don't have access, I know what I was going to say. So Pinterest supposedly has really good analytics built into it, but that's what you're saying. You don't have access to theirs. So you really want to sign up, not you, Melissa, customer wants to sign up with TailWind so they can get access to TailWind's analytics.
Yeah,
really roundabout.
Yeah. Pinterest Analytics focuses a little bit more on what your audience is interested in, and we're more focused on like the actual numbers. So with Pinterest, you can see, oh, my audience is super interested in these boards and these categories, they're this gender. And with ours, you can see, this is my board that's getting this many repins. This pin is getting this much engagement, this many clicks. I'm sure Pinterest will get there. Hopefully they'll share that information with us someday, but for right now, we're the two analytics are very much in partnership together. They work very well together, but they aren't directly integrated. If that makes sense.
That makes sense. It does. So like, if I'm just like personally pinning, not thinking business here, I could look at the Pinterest analytics and say, wow, it looks like my audience really likes it when I post cat pictures. I actually don't have cat pictures. I have Chihuahua pictures, but whatever, it's like, wow, this looks really good. Whereas it sounds like TailWind meets a need as far as like the conversions with the Google Analytics in there. So it's like, oh, okay, we're getting this kind of ROI on this particular campaign.
Yeah. And plus we have scheduling, which is our really big differentiator, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, already it sounds like you don't have that many competitors out there. I think I tend to collect interviews of Pinterest tools, but I don't know if I've caught them all. But I mean, like VCita and Board Booster, I can't think of anyone else really that's doing anything related to Pinterest. Are you kind of like a lone wolf out there, like a new frontier?
For the audience that we're reaching, so the small business and the bloggers, we are the only ones that really focus on that genre within the marketing developer partners. There are others out there. Curalate was one, Ahology, but they're a little bit more expensive than we are.
Okay.
But they
So
are partners, so they're safe to use and everything, but we're more focused on the little guys.
Okay. So you really hit that nice sweet spot right between, because I know I'm not trying to make this all about your competitors, but the other two, you have to actually log in and it would appear based on my technical background that then that site is storing the password so that they can log. You're not doing the partnership thing like what you described, which is really cool from a security aspect, that you don't have to enter your Pinterest user information.
Yeah, and we try to sort of steer people away from doing that because, if there's some sort of breach there, especially with the buyable pins coming up, and you'll have your credit card information stored in there. So just imagine if their database got hacked.
Did you say buyable pins? Okay, I'm so out of it because
it's coming. They actually, Pinterest released just a few days ago an update to their terms of service to include the buyable pins. So where you have the pin it button, right next to it, you'll have a buy it button. So if you see something that you just have to have now, you can click buy it, and credit card information and everything, you can just buy it directly on Pinterest.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's really cool, but I'm going back to the other thought where you're leaving your username and password going, that's kind of scary.
I don't want to say too much, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so first advice to everyone watching, go sign up for at least the $15 plan at TailWind. And the second one is don't enter your user information. No, I don't want to say that against competitors. Okay, you got to be like, not bipartisan.
Don't enter your username and password. Just sign in through Pinterest. They have a bigger security team than any of us little guys.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So any tips that you can share for like just little tidbits for pinners out there? Besides, I mean, obviously the most important one, Melissa, if you go sign up for TailWind. Any other tips?
Sign up for TailWind. We have a free trial. First 100 pins. It doesn't matter how long it takes you. Schedule 100 pins, completely free. And post often. Don't flood your feed all at once, but make sure you're pinning around the clock. Because with the Pinterest smart feed, they're not necessarily focusing as much on time. They're focusing on quality and the interest graph. So what people are actually interested in. So you'll notice that like, oh, all of my cat pins are showing up top of my home feed, and then it goes to home decor, and then it goes to recipes. So they're really mixing together the quality, interest, and timing of pins, which is why we believe scheduling is so important right now.
Wow. Wow. I think that last sentence is the easy part.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it's easy, but I mean to rather than, all of us trying to figure it out, TailWind has already done it. So just, realize that the scheduling is important, like you said.
It is very important.
Wow. Okay. So final question. How do people find you, Melissa? And when I say that, it is up to you. Obviously, you want to promote TailWind, I'm sure. But if you want to share how to find you personally, go ahead. But you're not, you don't have to.
By the way, TailWind's easy. We are at TailWind APP, TailWind app, pretty much everywhere. I'm at Melmeg, MELMEGG, pretty much everywhere. And if you want to email me directly, it's melissa@tailwindapp.com.
Oh, that's easy. I just realized I did let everybody know what your Twitter account was. So I already, it's like, you don't have to share personal information, but I've already done it for you.
No worries. It comes with the territory.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Melissa, for letting us get to know you.
Well, thank you, Deborah. It's been fun.
And telling us about TailWind. I need to go sign up now. I'm really curious, especially that security part's really a winner for me.
Yeah. It's pretty important.
Definitely. Well, thank all of you viewers for tuning in to Web Tools TV, and we will see you same time, same place next week. And as an extra, be sure to check us out on the web and Facebook, the Web Tools TV, Web Tools Wiki groups, where we have conversations throughout the week, and you can keep tabs on what's coming up as far as our guests. And also stay tuned, because I believe we have another one, and Melissa's going to come on that one. All right, you viewers are watching this separate, like, what is she talking about? But for those of you that are watching live, there's another hangout after this one. So stay tuned, and we'll have a bonus. And all that said, thanks again, Melissa.
Yeah.